Hey folks, welcome back to CRAFTmas. Today we are going to make this 3x3 box. It's not 3x3, but it holds, sorry about that, it holds those 3x3 cards we made plus the envelopes. So there are 8 envelopes and 8 cards, and they fit in this box. Alright, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one for these 8. And I told you in the last video that I was going to tell you the measurements for these, and I forgot to do that. So, here we go. You take your solid cardstock and you cut it like you did the others at 3 inches. And then you cut it in half at 6. And then you mat, and this is going to be 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And this mat is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry that I forgot to do that. Anyway, okay, moving on to the box. And I had a piece of paper here, and I don't know what to do with it. There it is. Okay, you're going to need a piece of paper that is 11 by 7.5. So 11 by 7.5. Okay. And this was a, I was inspired to do this. It was a Pinterest blog post, and it was a post from years ago, so I wasn't very good back then of putting down sources and things because, well, I didn't do videos and stuff back then. So, anyway. Okay, 11-inch side. Let's do something with this light, shall we? Because it is too bright. There we go. Let's see if that's better. All right. Okay, on the 11-inch side, we are going to score at 3.5, 5 1/4, 8 3/4, 10 1/2. Okay, let's do that again. 3.5, 5 1/4, 8 3/4, 10 1/2. We are going to rotate it. All right. I'm going to rotate. Let's see. Let's do it this way. See what this does. We're going to rotate it, and we're going to score at 1 3/4. 5 1/4, and 7. All right, so 1 3/4, 5 1/4, and 7. Okay, now we've got to do some cutting. Okay, so you have this. This is your top. This is the top of the box. All right. So at the bottom, what we are going to do is we are going to take this end off right here. This little end, we're just going to cut it off. We'll start there. Have your 1/2 inch up there at the top. So we're going to start there. All right. Then what we're going to do is we are going to cut up on the score line, and we're going to angle cut this little tab on both sides. Just a little sliver on both sides, okay? Then we're going to move to here, to this score line right here for this next tab. And we're going to cut it and angle it. Always angle your little tabs, not your bigger tabs. In most cases. I will not say that that is a strict rule of thumb, but I find that that's how it goes. Okay. All right. So that's what your bottom looks like. Take this side off. Angle, angle, angle. That needs a little better angle. Okay, there. All right. Okay. Then we have our top part. Okay. So let's just move straight from here up to here. And we are going to cut these two off. Alright. So we're just going to cut those two completely off. Okay. Then we are going to cut this one off. This little tab off. Okay, and we're going to go all the way down with this cut to that next score line. And then we are going to angle a little better angle. Alright. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright. Okay. Then we have this one. We go back to this. We go to the next score line. Cut up. And I cut up on this next one that I can't see. Cut up on that one. And we're going to cut this one off. Okay. So cut that little tab off. And then we're going to take and angle this tab on both sides. So angle on both sides. Alright. Then we are just going to cut the rest of this off. Alright, and then we can see that better and see that we did not angle it as well as we should have. So we angle it better. Okay, get all our scraps out of the way. So then you have, let's turn it the right way, then you have something like this, alright? This is the top of the box, alright? So then we are just going to fold on all of our score lines. And if you see somewhere that you didn't angle as much as you should have, once you start folding, then you can do some more angling. Alright, it just helps with the bulk later. Make sure you get all of them score lines. I always leave one. It never fails. But I'm going to leave one. Now, I'm not using as thick of cardstock as I should have, like I did with the first one. I should have used a thicker cardstock. Okay, so then you have this, alright? Go over, this can go over, that's going to go in, alright? So, what we need to do now is flip it over and put your pattern paper on. Okay? And your pattern paper is going to be, I think, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Yes, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'm going to use this because it matches the cards. And you need 2 of these if you want to do front and back. You can do the sides as well if you want. I'm not going to do that, but you certainly can. 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Alright, drawing the back. I'm just going to throw some ATG on it. And stick her down right there. Make sure that you flip it over so that you don't, you're not putting your paper on the inside. Have I done that before? You know, maybe, possibly. All right. So then you have, flip it back over. Then we're gonna fold those up, put glue on these tabs. Glue on these tabs. Fold this in. Try to get it as even as possible because it is a box. Fold this one in. Look at it. Get it even as possible. Hold it for a minute. Hold it for a minute. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to glue this part. Now you could glue the bottom part first, but it will be difficult to glue this part if you glue the bottom first. So just saving you a little bit of aggravation. You can angle that one if you would like. To. This is the one that you kind of want to get straight for sure, because this one you will kind of see a little, not much, but a little. But when you're using a wet glue, you can, you know, finagle it around. And then we're going to put us a little glue here. And super deal. You can take something down there and, you know, help you stick her down. Alright. And what I do is I round these corners. You know, clean out your corner rounder. That would be nice to do, because mine has stuff all in it. Alright, there you go. Now I'm going to take the envelopes I have out of this one and put them with this, and they fit right in there. Now this is where you can get creative on your own. Okay, you can add stamping, you can add a, if I had a little flower, I would probably put a little flower here. You can add, you know, another little stamp that says joy that matches in there. You know, that matches the cards inside. You could do that. You know, bows, whatever. So yeah. So there you go. There is you. There you go. There's you a box for your 3x3 little note cards. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And yeah, remember, be kind to one another, make someone smile, and I'll see you next time. Bye.